Intro, opening shot, archival footage of World War II dogfights, dramatic music. Narrator. World War II was a battle of machines as much as men. But there was one problem crippling the Allied forces, one that nearly cost them the skies. And if it weren't for the genius of one woman, the war might have taken a very different turn. This is the story of Beatrice Schilling, the engineer who saved the RAF and changed aviation history forever. Scene 1. The problem. Visuals. Spitfires and hurricanes in action, followed by a slowed-down animation of a plane nosediving. Narrator. During the early days of the war, British fighter pilots flying the Spitfire and Hurricane faced a terrifying issue. Every time they dove to chase an enemy, their engines would sputter, stall, and sometimes completely shut down. Meanwhile, German planes like the Messerschmitt Bf 109 had no such problem. The difference? A critical flaw in the British engine design. Close-up of a Rolls-Royce Merlin engine, highlighting the carburetor. Narrator. The culprit was the Merlin engine's carburetor. When a pilot pushed the plane into a steep dive, fuel would flood the carburetor, causing it to momentarily choke the engine. This left British pilots sitting ducks in high-speed chases, unable to keep up with the enemy. Scene. Introducing Beatrice Schilling. Visuals. Black and white photo of Beatrice Schilling working in a lab. Narrator. Enter Beatrice Schilling. An exceptional engineer, she had defied societal norms to study electrical engineering and later specialized in aircraft mechanics. By the time World War II broke out, she was working at the Royal Aircraft Establishment, where she became known for her hands-on approach and sharp problem-solving skills. Scene. The ingenious solution. Visuals. Diagrams of the Merlin engine with overlays showing fuel flow. Animation of a simple mechanical fix. Narrator. Instead of waiting for a complex redesign, Schilling devised a simple yet brilliant solution. A small metal disc with a tiny hole that restricted fuel flow under extreme conditions. It became known as Miss Schilling's orifice. With this modification, the Merlin engine could now handle rapid dives without fuel flooding the system. It was cheap, easy to install, and most importantly, it worked. Scene. The impact. Visuals. Pilots smiling. Spitfires successfully diving in battle. Narrator. Thanks to Schilling's fix, British pilots regained their ability to dive without stalling, leveling the playing field against the Luftwaffe. The solution was quickly rolled out across the RAF, allowing fighters to perform at their best in critical dogfights like the Battle of Britain. Scene. Her legacy. Visuals. Archival footage of Beatrice Schilling later in life, modern fighter jets taking off. Narrator. But Beatrice Schilling wasn't just a wartime hero. After the war, she continued pushing boundaries in engineering, even racing motorcycles in her spare time. Her work paved the way for advancements in aviation, proving that sometimes the biggest problems in history are solved by the brightest minds in the background. Outro. Closing shot, split screen of Beatrice Schilling and modern fighter jets soaring. Narrator. So the next time you see a fighter jet take off, remember the woman who helped keep them in the air. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more incredible tales from history. See you in the next one.